Hey guys, and welcome to your Elimination Chamber pay-per-view review. So I watched this actually live at 1 in the morning till 4, and I quite enjoyed myself watching it, live. I'll be doing it a bit more now. I did it with Royal Rumble as well. I normally just wake up and then watch it then, but I don't know, I just feel like watching it live has a certain feel to it. Anyway, we'll start off with the pre-show match, and that featured Goldust, and he said Cody Dust, but Goldust and Cody Rhodes versus Ryback, which is Ryback and Curtis Axel. This was just your typical pre-show match, deserved to be there. There was no storyline behind it, it was just a match. You had, in my opinion, the right people who won, and that was Cody Rhodes and Goldust, and that's really to make them look a bit more strong heading into WrestleMania. Maybe brother v brother. Maybe, but I mean, they did say, I think Michael Cole might have said something like, this is their chance to go back into the title picture. I don't really want to see that at WrestleMania. I want to see the Usos. We'll get down to that, the Usos and New Age Outlaws at WrestleMania. We'll get down to that very soon. But this match really was just to make these two guys look stronger against just a random tag team who nobody gives a shit about. So our first match on the pay-per-view show featured Big E Langston defeating Jack Swagger. In my opinion, this was not actually a bad match at all. I think this was a really nice opener to get the audience, the crowd, everybody involved, and have a feel-good start to the pay-per-view. And I think this match did a very good job of that. He's got the championship. Big E won this match. There were times where Jack Swagger had him in the, they call it the Patriot lock, but the ankle lock, and they were teasing him for the win, but Big E Langston, well, they're calling him Big E now. I don't know what happened with the Langston part. But Big E finally won this match and retained the Intercontinental Championship match. The Intercontinental Championship. And I think this is, the right guy won here, making him look stronger. Going to WrestleMania, have a big title defense at WrestleMania. That's what I hope. But this match, in my opinion, was actually a really good opener. I quite enjoyed this match, even if it featured Jack Swagger. I mean, I'm not really a big fan of him, but he did alright there. Something I really want to quickly comment on is all these bad news Barrett segments which happened after every single match, excluding the Wyatts and Shield and the Elimination Chamber match. I mean, who cared about these segments? Seriously. You have a bad gimmick, real cheap heel heat, definitely, and it was just crap. It was really crap. You can tell the WWE real pull their plug with the character, even if they do show him off on TV. I mean, he was on the pay-per-view more than bloody, Damien Sandow, Dolph Ziggler, all those. But still, he's having more team time with them. But still, you feature him in a way which nobody really cares about. It was real cheap heel heat. I think in the end, all the audience were just cheering. In the end, I mean, really, it was crap. It was real crap. I didn't care about it. It was like, oh, go to the toilet now, bad news Barrett's on. I know what's happening. We then come to another championship match, which was the New Age Outlaws defending their titles against the Usos. This match wasn't that bad. It wasn't great because of the New Age Outlaws, being old and all, and the Usos are, they have to carry the match really because they're the newest talent. They're the new guys, they're fresh talent, they're young guys, they can do that. All the high-flying stuff, New Age Outlaws are going to fall back behind that because they're old and stuff. That happens, I don't mind. But anyway, you have the New Age Outlaws win this match, and that's something I liked because hopefully now the Usos and New Age Outlaws can carry on their feud heading into WrestleMania 30. And at WrestleMania 30 on the Usos to beat the New Age Outlaws, so it feels a bit more special because it didn't really feel special if the Usos was to win this one. So, the right decision was made here. The New Age Outlaws won. Hopefully this does build up, make the feud bigger heading into WrestleMania. It carries on. Hopefully that is what happens. So we then come to a match which I had some hopes of. And this was Titus O'Neil and Darren Young. And this was just disappointing. This was disappointing. Really disappointing. I mean, the match sucked. There was no psychology, really. I thought they'd try and tease the friendship, obviously it's broken up now, but tease the friendship in a way to show a heelish side to Titus O'Neil and Darren Young trying to overcome that, but it was just not shown. The psychology was crap. There was no psychology in this match. The match was really bad, and I felt sorry for myself for having hopes for this match. I really did have hopes for this, because of those typical storylines which I kind of like, and I think are one of the most effective storylines which you can do in a wrestling environment, in wrestling soap opera, whatever you want to call it, a storyline. They're very effective, the breakups of factions, friendships. That's what I like. But this match was bad. It's rushed, so there was no much time. They didn't really build on it. And this was just a disappointment. You have Titus O'Neil who won. That was the right decision, of course, because WWE are trying to make him into a star, heel star. I don't know how far that's going to go, because look at jobbers like Damien Sandow, Dolph Ziggler. They're the two guys which stand out in my opinion. Maybe even the Miz. You could throw in the Miz in there. They're just jobbers now. And they used to be talent which I cared about. And I thought we're going to go far into WWE. And if I think Titus O'Neil is going to go far into the WWE, then it might the same might happen to him, where they just drop the ball on him. They just drop it. But he does have the look. So hopefully WWE do something with Titus O'Neil, even if this match sucked. So we come to the match of the night. Of course this was going to be match of the night. I even called it. Hell, I even called all the predictions right. So get me. Anyway, we go to the Wyatts versus the Shield. This match was great. This match was fantastic. This is definitely the best match of the year in my opinion so far. I think it's a match of the year candidate as well. There was fantastic spots. Oh my god, there were fantastic spots. The psychology was great. We have a face-off again. You know, that was obviously going to get the crowd into the match. When they said the match, the crowd erupted. When they said the match was next, they erupted. We were all looking forward to this match, of course. If you have characters which you care about, and they have real good development, and they get clashing together, 3v3, faction versus faction, the biggest faction in WWE right now, if they're going to face off, we're going to care about it. We are. Oh my god, this was match of the night. These are your future WWE. These are your future guys. You got to really push them up and make them big. Have them in big spots. Every pay-per-view, every show. I don't care, because people give a shit about it. But anyway, oh man, this match was incredible. You had some fantastic spots in there. In the end, it ended up being 3v1, and that was all the Wyatts versus Roman Reigns, because you had, I believe it was Seth Rollins who got put through the announcer table. That was good. You had Bray Wyatt take out Dean Ambrose in the audience, and then it was just Roman Reigns left. And you had like a baby face hint, a suggestion, when it was just Roman Reigns versus the Three. You had him trying to overcome the odds, the obstacles, and that was really nicely presented in this match. And in the end, Roman Reigns does finally fall to the ground with the Sister Abigail. I mean, first Sister Abigail, he actually took off, and that's just another babyface moment there. This is just hints of him showing his feast of strength and all of that. But Bray Wyatt ends up hitting the Sister Abigail and gets the pin on Roman Reigns. I was quite surprised they got the pin on Roman Reigns. I thought they was going to go for a Dean Ambrose or Seth Rollins. Probably have I thought what was going to happen is Roman Reigns probably speared one of them accidental by accident, and you have Bray Wyatt pin them, but you throw out bloody Roman Reigns and then get the pin. I thought that was what's going to happen. That would have been the breakup, but they didn't actually break up in this match. I thought they might have. Maybe on tonight's Raw, they'll hint it real bit. I think that might be it then. I think on Raw it's gonna really break them off. And oh man, this Raw coming up, I tell you now, brother, it's gonna be one to watch. Trust me. We then come to AJ Lee versus Cameron. Who cares? We then come to Batista versus Del Rio. Again, who cares? But we'll talk about this match in a way, I guess. Literally one move from Batista, and that was a Batista bomb, and he beats Del Rio. I mean, come on. That was crap. You have Del Rio come down on his crutch, saying he can't compete, but then he just starts hitting. Of course they were going to do something like that. You know, it's just a way to try and get the match to flow and all that. This match sucked. It was terrible. Batista did shit all. And the fact that he's headlining WrestleMania 30. Oh, come on. Come on. I understand why, but they didn't really show him off in this match, to be honest. Just one Batista bomb, and that ended Del Rio. Nothing else, really. Del Rio just worked the match completely. And the Batista bomb wasn't that great, to be honest, in my opinion. I think it could have been performed better. But this match, again, I had no hopes going into this match. You know, they had a bit of a storyline going, but it was a bit crap in my opinion, and this was rubbish. But afterwards, we come to the Elimination Chamber match, and that was featuring John Cena, Christian, Sheamus, Cesaro, Daniel Bryan, yes, and the WWE World Heavyweight Champion, Randy Orton. Now, this match, really, I had a big problem with this match, trust me, I had a real big problem. Why in the blue hell did John Cena make Cesaro tap out? I mean, come on. Why did you do that for? That really pissed me off, to be honest. I was like, oh, here he fucking comes again, you know, burying newer talent. Prick. That's why I don't like him. I'm sure that's why a lot of people don't like him. You know, those things that people say and say and say again. And it's example after example after example after example. You know, see Dolph Ziggler, see Damien Sandow, even see The Miz. I mean, come on. You know, now will it be Cesaro? Hopefully Cesaro will be pushed after this. But I was really disappointed how he got eliminated by John Cena by tapping out. I think that was crap. I liked the splash from Christian to Sheamus to get him out. That was nice. They might hype a feud up. Maybe it's WrestleMania, Sheamus and Christian, maybe. But this match set up pretty well. In my opinion, set up 2 matches for WrestleMania 30. You have the Wyatts come down. They cost John Cena the match. Randy Orton gets the pin on them after the Sister Abigail onto John Cena's. And so you'll probably have Bray Wyatt versus John Cena at WrestleMania 30. Also, you had Kane come down in the ring to get the Wyatts away. You had Daniel Bryan do a high knee onto him from the top rope, takes out Kane. Then you have you have a hint of and a tease of Daniel Bryan actually going to win this match. The crowd were into it, going yes, yes, yes. But in the end, you have Kane cost Daniel Bryan the match. I think it was a hit or something, and a punch or something like that. And Randy Orton gets the RKO and gets the pin. Yeah, it was the way I thought it was going to go. I thought the Wyatts were going to cost John Cena the match, and I thought they were going to do something with the authority in the match with Daniel Bryan. I thought Triple H might have entered or something, or Triple H might have had some, might have been introduced into the match or something like that, be shown and cost Daniel Bryan the match. But we didn't see Triple H at all. I also had a prediction on Brock Lesnar making a return and taking out Christian or someone like that, but that didn't happen. But, you know, Randy Orton prevails in this match, he wins. So we're getting Randy Orton versus Batista at WrestleMania 30, I believe. That's where it looks like it's going. Oh boy, that's gonna suck. That is gonna suck, that is. Hopefully they make it into a triple threat match or something. Daniel Bryan comes, no, because it'll be Daniel Bryan versus Triple H. Or Brock Lesnar come in or something like that. Something, seriously, because that match is gonna suck. In fact, be your main event at WrestleMania. Oh my god, especially a 30th anniversary show. Oh god, no, don't do that, WWE, because seriously, you will regret it. No one will care about it, the fans will be booing them. In that Batista match, actually, they were going, Batista. So they were cheering for Del Rio, and not Batista. That says a lot there, in my opinion. But, yeah, in my opinion, the Elimination Chamber, the whole pay-per-view, I thought it was pretty decent, actually. I think there were some pretty decent matches on it. I like the opener. The Wyatts and Shield, obviously, was the best match of the year, in my opinion. I think it's fantastic. Absolutely you know, something which going into that match, I thought maybe the hype was going to overshadow the actual match, but no, the hype was worth it, seriously, because it was just incredible, that match. And the Elimination Chamber match was a good one as well. It was okay. Not the best Elimination Chamber match, of course, but, you know, it sets up matches for WrestleMania, and it sets up things to come on Raw. I cannot wait for Raw. I really can't. Potential return from Undertaker, maybe. But ultimately, you know who's going to be on that show. Hulk Hogan, brother. So stay in tune for Raw, because I will, and I'll be reviewing that shit into it. I will be reviewing the shit into it. I can't wait for Hulk Hogan to return. But I hope you enjoyed the WrestleMania. Hopefully we will enjoy the road to WrestleMania now that Elimination Chamber is gone. But I hope you enjoyed my review of Elimination Chamber. Please share your thoughts, what you thought of the show. And until next time, guys, see ya.